So, Tiana, I want to have a chat to you today because I know that in the last couple of years you've had some significant changes in your life. Tell me about what was life like a couple of years ago?
In what aspect? I don't know. There's just so much. I have had extreme changes in career and life and relationships. Yeah.
And also moved to Australia as well in that time?
I did, yeah. I moved to the furthest place I possibly could from home.
And so what's it been like the last couple of years for you?
It's been rough. I mean, I've had to basically create a new life, getting rid of selling everything, moving to a new country, making new friends, new relationships. It's just been a huge move.
Yeah, and so you were always interested in psychology, always interested in people and how they think and what makes them tick.
Yeah.
And then, we did some coaching as you were going through some of those transition phases, and then you decided that you wanted to come and learn some of the skills. What has learning the skills done for you now?
It's basically changed my whole life. I've been able to, I'm in a marketing role at the moment, and I'm also coaching clients, and just the conversations that I'm able to have with people. I was very much a surface level person, just kind of asking how everyone's day was going and not really developing those connections. And now, because I've made such a significant move, I've had to really learn how to develop those and the communication skills that have come along with the tools that I've learned with Inspired Results. It's completely changed the dynamic between the conversations that I have with just everyday people.
Yeah, it's great. And what about from a personal point of view? Because I know when we first met, there was so much going on. Moved to Australia, you've got kids who are a boy and a girl, who are, Liam and Alex, who are trying to make new friends as well, and they're struggling. They want to go home back to their family, and you've got mum and dad here, and the obviously relationship changes and stuff like that. So where are you at from a headspace point of view now, and how much of that have you been able to do through the tools that you've learned?
Yeah, I mean, you have to let go of what you thought life was like. So letting go of all of the stuff that you thought you knew and just being open to what life could be like. So just being open to opportunity and, just opening those filters to be able to take in the world from a different point of view.
That's great. And so you're now doing some coaching as well. So you got a bit of side hustle. You got a full-time job as a marketing manager for a shopping centre. Mm-hmm. And you got a bit of a side hustle. Well, not a bit of a side hustle. It's quite big now. You said to me the other day you're fully booked to the end of the year for all of your after hours, so lunch and after work. So tell me, what is it that you've found with the coaching tools that you've been able to help people with?
My biggest thing is self-confidence. There are some aspects of health coaching, like I graduated in 2014 for health coaching, which is I found was really good for health and nutrition. But I found that people didn't want to make the changes that were necessary. So with the tools that I have now, I'm able to communicate in a way that allows people to make the changes themselves in a very substantial way.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things in the health industry, isn't it? That it's probably a missing element. I think that personal trainers, health coaches, wellness people in that wellness industry, you probably are in that space yourself as a wellness person and think like, I've just told you to eat this. Why don't you just eat it? Or why don't you do that piece of exercise? And the fundamental understanding of changing the psychology as well around that person. So, what are some of the results now that you're seeing from your clients?
Yeah, when you start to look at, because health coaching was, like I said, it's great for nutrition, but on a deeper level, it's almost like people don't have the self-worth to be able to make the changes that they want. So really getting to the core level of the psychology behind how to treat themselves better, to love themselves. I don't know. Did that answer?
No, I think that's a really good point though, right? Because people don't love themselves and they self-punish with food and drugs and alcohol, and they do all sorts of crazy things to our bodies, and having both the element of the health side of things but also the coaching tools that you've got. So what are some of the results that you're seeing out of some of your clients?
They've been amazing. Like I had a client that was basically like me, always working, never really had time for relationships, never took care of herself, never really took time for herself. And just by doing 4 coaching sessions with her, she sent me text messages that next day, taking pictures with her family, letting me know that she had spent some time watching a movie with her daughter, which she never does. She's moved to a brand new place, met heaps of friends, moving to the next level with her partner, just confident in where she's going. So that's just one example of a client and where they can go.
Yeah, and you mentioned that happened in 4 sessions. So how quick do the tools work when you're working with a client?
Yeah, extremely quick. I mean, even in the first conversation, I've had people let me know that they've made the changes that they need to already, and that the first session did what it needed to. So although I let people know that it's important to do all 4 sessions and to trust the process, you can make changes instantly.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first things I struggled with as a coach as well, is that you sometimes make such a significant shift just in the way that you speak because of the tools that you have from a hypnotic language technique point of view. And sometimes the client's like, yep, I've had my amazing change, and they haven't quite got there, but they've had such a significant change in themselves that they think they're done. So it's a challenging thing. I think was one of the first things that people said to me when I started is that how is this business model going to work when every time you coach someone, they never need to come back to you?
Yeah.
And it's a scary thought, but there's lots of people out there that need help though, right?
Well, it's amazing because you're not doing it from a point of view where, I mean, for me, I already have a well-paying job. So for me, it's just to be able to work with people and make that life change to make a better world. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the next 12 to 18 months going to hold for you?
Oh dear, I have no idea. I have so many goals. Like I want to write a book and become a TED Talk speaker and gain as many clients as I possibly can to change the world. But we'll just see just go with the flow.
Go with the flow. So what area do you think you're still going to be in health and wellness, or no idea?
I don't know. I'm testing out the health and wellness. I think that self-confidence is really crucial to our day and age because there's the Instagram and the Facebook and these women that just compare themselves to everyone else. And it's really important to me that we develop a world where we have confident, successful, healthy people in the world. So that's my passion.
And I think that's the great thing about the tools from the practitioner and the master practitioner and the diploma as well, is that you can literally take them into any area that you want because it's the core of psychology, change psychology or behavioralism, I guess, that you can actually make that change in any area of life, whether it's health, wellness, spirituality, family, friends, relationships, career. You can literally take that out and plug it into anywhere else. So it doesn't really kind of matter what you do. You can just help people, right? Yeah,
it's amazing. Anybody I want to, I can just move them along, to greatness.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
All right, well, it's been awesome to talk to you. I'm really looking forward to what the future is going to hold for you and continue on that journey of helping people make a better life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if you're like Tiana and you want a side hustle or you want to add some tools to your already amazing toolbox that you can go and help people at a deeper level and understand the psychology, reach out, give us a call, book a free consultation with us. We'll run you through exactly what we do or check out our website. We're here to help.